Okay, so upon cutting back, we can currently see that we have encountered yet another very friendly vassal, and we are going to be potentially trying to persuade him to join us, and that is not appearing to actually do much. So we will be taking him down. Unfortunately, he does only have 36, which is not too good. I really did not want to engage upon him, but he was attempting to take feast fires from us, and I would not like him to do that. So we are just going to be charging straight on in here, as we of course do have the numbers, and I believe we actually have more cavalry than he has entire units. So let us hope that we do not get absolutely wrecked by his polearms right there. And, whoa, that was rather nice, I must admit. Okay, so let's try to not get killed by that lance that he is currently using. That would be terrible. But thankfully enough, most of our units have now caught up, so we should be able to take them out without any issues now. So let's just charge, take out as many of their archers as we can, and then we will be heading on to Case, as I have said. Oh my goodness. How many times must we be delayed? That is why I did not want to get lanced by that fellow, otherwise we would have had more rejuvenation time needed. That would have been terrible. So, yes, at least we did try to persuade him, I guess. He does have a large amount of relation with us, so I hoped that it would make a bit of a difference, but unfortunately, Tywin is also rather friendly with him by the looks of things, so yeah, not great. Well, as you see here, only 4 enemies remain. We have actually taken out quite a few, and I'm not usually that good at mounted combat, so yeah, I'm rather pleased about that. And there it is, the last heavy Westerlands knight was taken out by one of our own heavy knights. Very nice indeed. So there it is, we took out 4 units, and he did manage to escape, which is unfortunate, because I would have liked to have potentially attempted to take him prisoner, but then of course let him go, so we would have gained back a little bit of relation with him. That would have been pretty good. So let's take those. That is fine, and no loot, of course. Okay. Well, no, we do not want to take a walk around the courtyard just yet, but here it is anyway. Rather nice looking, I must admit. And let's head back into the garrison, and we will be placing these prisoners in here. Okay, so that seems fine. We will now level up a couple of our sergeants as well, and head on to Case. Yes, let's do it. Oh no, okay, another real-time event. You encounter one of your soldiers' wives. She begs you to release her husband from his contract. The harvest was poor this year, and his wages can't feed the whole family. If he could come back and work on the field, they might survive. Aha. Okay, so, oh my goodness, the third option looks amazing. Okay, yes, no, we will not do that. Not this time, at least. I would like to try out all the options of various real-time events, because I feel as though that would be rather cool, but let's take a look here. This can't be. Here, take 200 coins, or away with you. Aha, okay. And the last option, why starve when my army could use the services of such a pretty young girl? Well... Yes, we're going to be selecting the first option here. Take 200 coins, and we gain some honor, of course. Yes, what else would we gain? Okay, so let us now head in to besiege the town, and thankfully enough, it is once again a ladder siege, which is going to be very nice here. Now, I just need to make sure that we do not get interrupted. Oh my, okay. I thought that that might actually be a vassal that appeared out of nowhere, but it appears it is just a group of beggars that are being attacked by a group of bandits. Well, we're going to rush to the aid of the beggars, I suppose. Yes, there we are. The bandits run away when you approach, and we gain some honor as well. Very nice. So... this appears to be a town, or at least it says the town's food stores should last for 20 more days, so hopefully we'll be able to buy a few more quivers for Garrett, because I do believe that his archery skill is that good that he will be able to use 66 arrows to a very good effect. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. But first we will be leading our soldiers in an assault against 464 units, and hopefully Bryndon and Garrett will show them what a real crossbowman slash archer actually is, yes. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Oh my, okay, so this is not too good. We are arriving, apparently, from the ocean, and we are going to have quite a few issues in terms of running all the way over there. Let us just hope that the Westerlands archers are terrible shots. However, A part of me does actually think that that will not happen. But let us hope that our own archers will show them what for. They are actually pretty terrible at the moment in terms of their arrows. Oh my, maybe not. Okay, come on, Brendan. Oh no, Drollo's already been taken out. How dare you, Drollo? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, doesn't he have a shield? I thought I gave him a shield. Maybe not. Okay, well, that would explain it then. Okay, so one very small ladder at the front there. And, whoa. Okay, there's quite a few units here. This is not too good. Okay, well, let's get our infantry, our cavalry, and our archers in a pretty reasonable formation. I do not want everyone charging in one by one. Now, that would be the worst thing to happen in the entire world. Apart from me getting taken out, of course, that would be even worse. Oh, no. Okay, we cannot have that. Let us raise our shield as high as we can, and then we will be charging our units in as best we can. So let us charge our infantry and cavalry. And we're probably going to move our archers a little bit closer just so that they have the most effective range they can. Carver was taken out, unfortunately, but yes, he's not too effective at the moment. He will soon show us how effective he can be, later down the line, of course. And, yeah, well, we're losing a lot of our companions, but I suppose that is not too bad, because at least then a heavy knight or maybe a mounted sergeant could get through instead, so that's not too bad. Now, as you may see here, our elite longbowmen are doing an excellent job. And that is why we had such a difficult time previously, I believe, because of course we would need that ranged support to do a pretty effective job anyway. And now, as you see here, we are getting in, hopefully. Yes, let us hope that we can get in. Well, at the moment, not entirely sure. Our elite longbowmen are showing themselves to be excellent shots, which is great. Garrett himself is also doing excellent. Very, very good. And whoa, he's actually killing quite a few. Oh my, I think this might actually be one of those sieges where we are going to be sustaining quite a few casualties, and we may even need to head back to Pike and maybe Lordsport to reinforce our ranks, because as you saw, at Pike I really don't have any heavy knights or knights, because I took them all for my very first army to take on the Novoshi, and I believe we lost most of those due to my ineptness, but yes, or should I say ineptitude, yes, that'd probably work out a little bit better, but well, never mind, we are fine, and hopefully I will be able to jump on this ladder after all of the other units have headed up first. Maybe. Oh, no! Oh, I actually got on there, but unfortunately I did not think I had, so I moved back. Wonderful. Great. Okay, well, I think all we really need to worry about now is moving our archers onto the battlements. Once our infantry and cavalry have cleared the way. Oh, this is a very nice layout. I like this castle a lot. Okay, very nice. Let's do our very best to take out as many of these fellows as we can, and hopefully we will, yes, there we are, take that guy out without taking any more damage, I was about to say, and let's try and take this guy out as best we can. I do really love the two-handed sword, I must admit. I just cannot believe that I have not used a two-handed that much in the past, but yes, I suppose it does matter what kind of two-handed you are using, because if you use a two-handed that you're not too comfortable with, then it would probably end up being even worse than a one-handed. But yes, nevertheless, we are going to be taking out this fellow. Yes, there we are, very nice. And stab him. Yes, there we are, great. Come on. Okay, let us fight side by side, shoulder to shoulder with our heavy knights and our mounted sergeants, and a couple of unsullied units as well, and we will attempt not to get taken out. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, use your crushing. Blackfire. Yes. There we are. Getting through their shields. Very nice indeed. Block that. Take him out. Not too bad at all. Stab him. Yes, there we are. Very nice stabbing motion right there. Cool is getting quite a few kills as well, which is very nice to see. Now, the next fellow I see, I am going to be stabbing him as efficiently as I can. Of course, I would try to prevent... Ah, there we are. Unfortunately, he did actually survive the stab, which is a little bit unfortunate. And embarrassing for Elias, perhaps. Usually Blackfire takes everyone out in one shot, unless they are, of course, blocking. And, oh, we destroyed that guy's shield, which is even better. Okay, very nice indeed. So, where are our... Oh, my goodness. Okay, our archers are incredibly far back, so we do need to get them over here and into a rather nice ranged position. Come on, guys. We must prevent most of our heavy knights from being taken out. We are losing a huge amount of Unsullied units as well. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. We are actually losing them to veteran Westerlands man-at-arms. Seriously? Come on, Unsullied units. You're much better than that. Whoa, okay. That actually does remind me that I do need to continually check the Unsullied recruiter in our various keeps around the land, because, of course, they are not very easily recruitable at the moment, or at least they are limited, I suppose you could say. And I would prefer to potentially make it so that we have such an overwhelming amount of them that even if we lose 50 or maybe even 100 at one point, that it will not make too much of a dent in our momentum. And that is, of course, what is happening here. I would appreciate it if more Unsullied units could survive. I would really be... No. Yes, apparently so. I would really be rather disappointed if we lost a huge amount of Unsullied, but I am going to be rather interested to see on the casualty screen how many we have actually lost. Now, as you see, Caul is still up and running, which is very nice indeed to see. He's killed 2 more on top of his other kills that we saw him gain previously in the fight, and we're actually being beaten back here. Huh. That was rather surprising, I must admit, and I saw those archers and I was like, oh yes, I'm probably dead here. Of course, I could have probably taken out my shield and blocked, but yeah, not entirely sure about that, because I believe the first shot that took us down to 10% was probably a headshot of sorts, and yeah, that was rather painful, to say the least. Oh no. Oh, yes, it appears we are going to be victorious, and unfortunately, I am not able to command our units over there, and by our units I mean our archers, of course, to charge in. That would be wonderful, but it does seem as though we are about to achieve victory, thanks to our heavy knights pushing onward here and taking out the last remaining enemy archers, which is great. So there we are. 10 renown is our reward. We took out 416 of the enemy's units. I killed 34 with Elias, 11 Caul killed, and 8 Garrett took out, 2 for Fenner, which is not bad at all. And, oh, we've actually freed someone. This is not a good idea. Oh, no. Okay, so it's improved the Stormlands, and it's reduced House Targaryen again to 1. Okay, well, thankfully enough, we do have a little bit of margin to work with there. But, yeah, we do need to send another gift, perhaps? Another gift of horses? Oh, my. Okay, so, let's see here. I will take some elite men-at-arms, I believe. And another Lordly Lannister helmet. Aha, okay. Oh, and we have some sharp arrows. Wonderful. That is exactly what I wanted. Great. Okay, well, we will take those and we will give them to Garrett as soon as we can. I will have this for myself once again. That does remind me that we probably do want to head over at some point to maybe King's Landing and take that, and then we will give that... One of your suggestions was to Carver, and I think that might actually be rather cool. So, yeah, we might give that to Carver at some point, as long as we are able to make peace with the Westerlands. That would be great. So, yes, there we are. That is fine. Now we can head in over here. We'll take a look to see whether we can find any arrows. We do have a large bag of barbed arrows here. 2 of them, no less. So, I think we're going to take 2 of those. Do they have less damage, though, than the others? 14 damage? No, 23 damage. No, 13 damage. Ah, so they are less, but there are more of them. Okay. Well, let's just take a look to see what Garrett is currently using. He did level up in that last fight, which is wonderful, so let's see what we can level up for him, shall we? Let us level up his strength? I don't know, really, because we need to get 24 in strength to level up his power draw any further, so maybe we don't even need to worry about that. Let's go for intelligence then, once again. We are going to be improving his weapon master and athletics skill once more, and we'll get him some more archery, or maybe not any archery at all. Okay, That's fine. And now let's get him. What is he currently using? Steel arrows. And they have plus 15 to damage? Ah, that is why he's doing so much damage. Okay. Well, the best I can do, I suppose, is some sharp arrows and then a large bag of barbed arrows, and that will be rather nice for him. So let's see what he's actually wearing. He has terrible shoes. Wow. Maybe we should have given him some of those. Now, the helmet is better in terms of the Lordly Lannister helmet, but at the moment I believe he is probably using one that is rather good for him. So I think we'll leave it at that. Now, Drollo has leveled up, which is great. We'll level up his... Oh, he's actually an archer. That is good to know. Okay, yes, I did know that before, and I did say to myself that I really should increase his strength, maybe get to 5 in power draw so that he can wear that bow that we have in our inventory. So that is going to be very nice for him. So I think, as a result of that, we're going to be improving our Iron Flesh with him, and then we will increase his archery skill. Okay, that seems very nice indeed. So let's level 16 mounted sergeants, very cool, and a couple of knights as well. So there we are. I am probably going to be ending this episode off here, and next time on A Clash of Kings, I am probably going to be taking this entire western coast, and hopefully I will be able to move on rather swiftly and a little bit quicker than I had today. So yes, let us hope that that will be the case. Of course, not entirely sure how many units they have at Fair Castle as it is, so I am just going to be recruiting some of these units here. We're going to get 10 rounds of units to head over there, and now I will actually take the time to head over to Fair Castle and we'll see how many they have. So, oh, that's actually rather nice. However, Dagon Saltcliffe has now besieged Case, which is not great. Oh, there he is. It's someone. It's Lyle. Okay. Now this guy only has 60, which is not too bad at all. We have now driven them off. So yes, I will end this episode off here. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.